What's your take on the state of Latino elected officials as a group right now?
Well, my honest opinion, and
yes,
I don't think I would give you a different one, but my honest opinion, that many of them have lost their way. Maybe they started out wanting to do something for the community and got sidetracked in doing something for themselves and their families. And it's a damn shame. I mean, it really hurts me to see that. See that happening.
What impact do you think that has as far as the communities, the Latino communities in this town, getting the things they need from government?
Well, I'll tell you, I was frustrated when I read what comes out of some of our elected officials in the Bronx. When they cut many of the programs in our neighborhoods. I used to have 4 after-school programs. They cut 2 of them. I'm down to 2 and serving less kids because they cut a lot of the advantage money that came from the state. And I was like, where were the elected officials in these districts that didn't see that the money was taken out of their district and put someplace else? When I'm in those districts, because those are high-need districts where kids need a place to go after school. And like that, they cut many of the programs in many of the districts that desperately need those after-school programs. And I'm like, where were they? What were they doing? That they weren't paying attention. To me, if you're elected to represent a district, you're elected to represent the needs of that district. And for me, one of your jobs is to look out for where the resources, because they think that by just doing their discretionary funds, where they give out to the groups that they favor.
That's the amount of money that each assemblyman or the state senator gets to themselves distribute to, not just coming from the state, but themselves distribute in their district.
It's a small part that some of them get, because some of them are junior. They're not like been there 100 years where they get all the, they run committees and they get more resources.
Perks,
They get a lot more perks. They should be paying attention to where the money goes from the Office of Children and Families. Where does the money go with the Education Department? They should be paying attention because most of the government money is not going to many of the resources that should be in their districts.
And unfortunately, it appears that at least in some of those cases, and they're highly publicized, the money is going to provide maybe no-show jobs for friends and family, but other kinds of jobs for family of the elected official, a kind of politics that raises real questions about whether the community is being served. And that is a recurring theme on Insight in Nueva York because it's something that requires action for people to know.
And to me, it's all ethnic groups and all, there have been corrupt politicians throughout.
There's nobody has a patent on that.
As a Latina, it hurts me more because our community is in need right now. So we need people up in Albany at the city council paying attention to what goes on in their districts.